you have
How are you
thoughts
again?
about
We are
where do we
back
go from
to
here?
part 2.
Maybe maybe to add
I had
to
to
Nivin.
go get some first aid.
I
I'm
joined
bandaged.
most. I
I
been
forgot to
said,
get
and thank you for mentioning the Bedouin
so
community
continue hunting
it is
for
in the one area, just to make sense to the people listening, because we so many details. So Han al-Ahmar, a very famous Bedouin Palestinian community at the risk of displacement, is located exactly there in the E1 area, very, very close to the area, to those construction plans that are to be promoted. So thank you for Nivin for mentioning that. Yes, it is about displacement of Palestinian communities living in the areas. And I would use the case of Han al-Ahmar, because Han al-Ahmar is a very unique case. It's a small community. It's a very, very small community living in a sort of an isolated place, and yet the story of Han al-Ahmar became like a symbol of Palestinian resistance. And I think it was a combination of, first of all, very brave and courageous, determined community, and a combined effort by both the Palestinian Authority, the international community, and also of Israeli organization and activists, who all gathered together and managed to make Han al-Ahmar as a symbol of Palestinian resistance. And we have to learn more from this case, as we need many Han al-Ahmar with the same devotion, not only of the Palestinian communities themselves, but they need all the support from all around. So yes, please tell the story of Han al-Ahmar, and please tell the story of other Palestinian communities who resist the occupation and resist annexation and resist displacement policies. Because what we will see, and like Nivin said that too, we will see, together with all this promotion of facts on the grounds and more settlements and infrastructure and health system and all of these developments entail more displacement of Palestinians from the ground. We should have no doubt about that, and we see it more and more. And if we look at the map of the one that I showed before, the map of annexation, we exactly see more annexed areas to Israel, displacement of more Palestinians, and the fragmentation of the Palestinian space. So even those communities who remain in place are completely cut off from other communities, from the urban centers, and from the rest of the West Bank. So why we need to an apartheid state? Exactly because of that, because it creates the fragmentation of the Palestinian state. No way of connecting the urban centers, the main cities, and does not allow the necessary contiguity for a viable Palestinian state, in which one is only one case, a very big one, but only one case. So we have to resist it in any way possible, and I very much join Nivin in her report. And I think we also have to engage in a new imagining of shared life between Israelis and Palestinians, those who believe, whether in the, I do believe in two states, in two-state solution, because I believe that one state, and it will maybe for another 100 years, means an apartheid state. We actually kind of a one regime. It looks an apartheid state. But we have to acknowledge and to all those even small areas of Palestinians. This, I think, the case of Jerusalem is very unique. Not so many, but we have those create even life in which there is a shared life and imagine it. Of course, this is an unequal situation. But those people who are there imagine and also there create a new and a different reality shared life in Jerusalem and equal shared life outside of Jerusalem. We have to invest more and more in these kinds of initiatives. They are small, definitely they are small. And the system, we know what the system is. But the only way out is to imagine it differently and to invest in imagining, of course, to resist all the negative development in all ways possible, but also to invest for different reality. For this, I think what Nivin does in Jerusalem, that she will fail. She knows that the night the next time and the time after that and the spare time and the fourth time, there would be a change. More and more people will join her. More and more people will say, yes, we imagine a different Jerusalem and we are resisting not only the facts on the ground, but we are resisting the imagination of occupation that comes with it. And we put a new reality to imagine. It's very, very courageous. And it was implied by what Nivin said, that how the forces that try to kill its initiative immediately as they came out with their initiative, and eventually they had to withdraw before the elections, the municipal elections took place. But they plant the seed, and the seed will grow, and we have to plant as many seeds as possible. And at the same time, we have to call things in their name. We're reluctant to say that we are this situation of de facto annexation, formal annexation, more facts on the ground, the continuous occupation, the fragmentation of the Palestinian space, that this all leads us to a situation of apartheid. And I think it's a time that we've got to the stage that we have to call things in their name in order to resist them.
Wow, thank you.
Because I think there was a question on what Israeli-Palestinian civil societies can do. And I think here it's very important to remember that we're living in a shrinking space. So whoever is trying to bring a different reality, whoever is trying to criticize the occupation in terms of civil society organizations, in Israel we are seeing more and more policies are put on the ground to kind of like limit the work of those organizations, and how the society views those people as lefties and traitors. While in Palestine, it's the same thing. It's not easy